Hi everyone. This short tutorial is about using Trevecca's library. For online students, these resources that we're going to talk about are online, full text, and 24/7 access. Where is the online library? Well, this is the library website. You see the URL here, library.trevecca.edu. From the library website, you can enter information here into the Keys catalog search box. You can jump over and look at our databases. You can go to research guides. You can look at other libraries. You can see our hours in case you were in the Nashville area and want to come visit us. You can also contact us. When you are accessing the library proprietary resources from off-campus, you will be prompted to authenticate. Proprietary resources are those things the library subscribes to, such as journal databases, ebooks, streaming videos. So prior to those being able to open online, you'll be prompted to enter your name and your library barcode, which is using your Trevecca ID number. This screen shows if you have a Trevecca ID, the physical ID. You will take your ID number here, and you're simply going to add 2 zeros to the front of this for a total of 11 digits. So you will see a little instruction here. You will be prompted to do this prior to the database's opening. If you only have an ID number, no physical barcode, no physical Trevecca ID, you take your ID number, such as this example here, and you will add 2 zeros on the front and 2 zeros on the end to be a total of 11 digits. There are video tutorials. I think you'll see them on the English 1080 Research Guide. What types of online resources can you find at the library? We have online books, ebooks, there are scholarly journals, newspapers, streaming videos, tools to help you format using MLA, APA, obviously assistance if needed. We still do have print books, so if you're in the Nashville area and you want to check out print books, you certainly can do so. You will note if something is an ebook because on the result list it will have this little red E icon. That will identify that it's an ebook. Plus, you'll notice it doesn't have a call number. So that instead, it will have a link to the book. This is the library website once again. Ebooks are about equal to the total number of print books we have. Over 90,000 of them are in our card catalog online. You would click on the title and open it. An ebook, you can view, copy, download a chapter. You can check out the book if you'd like as well. They're really terrific resources, especially for our online students. We have ebooks in almost every subject area, and they are contemporary in terms of being published recent resources. This link below here is a guide to our ebook collections, and it's really helpful because it will show you how to copy, how to download chapters from the different ebook collections, how to check out a book as well. So this guide will be quite beneficial for you. Journal articles, you'll use the databases. This is a screen capture of our databases page from the library website. Number 1, we have our most searched databases. These 3 get used all the time. Number 2, if you're not sure where to start, Academic OneFile, ProQuest Central, our wonderful overview, we would say multidisciplinary databases. You can start there. There is a section of database lists. Number 3 is by name. Number 4 here is by subject area. Number 5, you can look up those titles that are only e-journal titles, meaning we don't have them in print or any other format. Number 6 will take you to the Research Guides link. And number 7 will take you to the Flow login. And the Flow login is an opportunity for you to create your own citation and research database. More about Flow in just a bit. If you had used ProQuest, we'll explore, this is what the result list looks like in ProQuest. Number 1 up here is the search box. So you can see a search has been entered, women, leadership roles, strategy. Leadership roles is in quotation marks, so it is searched as words adjacent to each other, which means you will have better quality results. You can see on the result list, these highlighted areas are the keywords that you searched, and leadership roles should be next to each other. You can see what I'm talking about there. Number 2 are limiters. So before you execute your search, you can click full text, you can click peer reviewed. Peer reviewed is quite important because many of your professors will require you to look at peer reviewed or scholarly journals. This is an easy way to limit your search results to that, so you're not having to discover it yourself. Number 3 on your result list here, this is your total number of hits. You'll also know this little tab behind from ProQuest. ProQuest owns an ebook collection called eBrary, so they integrate eBrary books into the result list as well. You don't want to get distracted with those if you're looking for journal articles. Number 4 here on the right side are limiters. So you can click on source type and limit to just scholarly journals, but you'll also see things like newspapers, newswires, dissertations, magazines, trade publications. You can be very selective in terms of the types of sources you want on your result list. Number 5, this is the citation. So in this area, the blue linked is the article title. The yellow, as I mentioned before, are the keywords in context, so you can quickly glance at it and see what's beneficial about it. Then you have the author's name, bold is the journal, the volume, the issue, the year, and the page numbers. You have a brief pullouts of summary here. You also have a list that says cited by. This means this journal was cited by 22 other people in their research. That means it's a pretty good, significant article. The references would be the number of sources on their bibliography. Underneath that, you have format options, the citation and abstract, a full text, or a PDF. In some cases, if we look at number 6, you won't see those full text options, but you will see the word find it. Find it will link to full text in our other databases, or it will prompt you to do an interlibrary loan request. If the article is something you really value, you can easily request it through interlibrary loan at no cost to you by using that Find It link. Number 7, back up to the top, where it says Export Save, you'll also see Cite here. You have options. You can email the article, you can print it, you can cite it, you can get a quick citation for MLA, APA if that was something you needed. You also can export it, and when you export this, you would be exporting it to your computer, but you also could export it to something called Flow, which is what I mentioned before, an opportunity for you to create your own online research database. And we'll talk more about Flow in just a minute. What if there's no full text? As I mentioned before, that Find It link on the result list will show you a page like this, perhaps if you click it. If you click this particular one, shows an interlibrary loan option. Request this item through interlibrary loan. There's no cost. If you click that, there is a form that's self-populated. Also, a place for you to enter your personal information, your name, your library barcode number, plus an email address to connect to. Typically, articles are sent to you as a PDF through your email account, so you want to make sure it's an email you use often. If the article was found in another database, it would have opened immediately. So you would have immediately seen that. So when you see this page, it means it's going to be interlibrary loan probably. Integrating Flow. After finding articles from a database such as ProQuest, you can use Flow to save your articles. It collects, organizes, and allows you to share citations from library databases, websites, and other resources. This is a free service for our students. You would have to create an account in Flow and then look at some of the tutorials and experience it. You may have already created a Flow account. Do take advantage of it because it will help you create bibliographies. It allows you to collaborate with your professor and or classmates. This is a link to a research guide that talks all about Flow and gives you tutorials and deeper information than what I can do on this quick overview tutorial. You also see an invitation or access code number that you will be asked to provide once you create an account. How do you get help? Well, contact us. On our library homepage, the word contact was at the bottom on the right menu. Click that. You'll see it linked throughout databases as well. This is our help page. You can chat with a librarian. If our chat is available, you'll see the chat window. You can call us. You can text us. You can email us. You can actually pull up a list of the individual librarians. If you wanted to contact one particular librarian, you can definitely do that. And if you wanted to know hours, we also have a link for library hours.